by far, bottom line, no questions asked, this is the worst week of professional wrestling I have personally witnessed in quite some time. It's so bad that I even got the dates messed up in the title for WWE. Like, I got them dates messed up in the description box. I thought Raw was today, and I thought SmackDown's tomorrow. That's how bad this week has been. Just, oh my. I never thought I would just be like, I'm done with wrestling. But I'm at that point. I'm at that point in my head where I'm just like, no, man, I'm good. I'm good. Like, I don't need to witness any more cheese that WWE is trying to produce. Like, seriously, like, this is how bad this week of professional wrestling was. And I see some people on Twitter, man, just milking this shit in, just saying to themselves, like, oh, some of the stuff that I witnessed this week was the greatest things I've ever seen. So some of the stuff is just awesome. This is why pro wrestling sucks. It's because fans accept mediocrity. They don't sit there. They don't want the company to get better. They praise the company for doing mediocre moves. When I watched Raw this past week, and watch is a loose term, I just saw mediocrity after mediocrity. First off, the only good thing on Raw this past week was Finn Balor is feuding with Elias Sampson. Good. Finn Balor is not a main eventer, nor should he be a main eventer right now. He needs to be built up to be a main eventer. Built up. Keyword there. For all the indie schmucks, yes, I hate Finn Balor. I think he's a boring piece of shit. But he's not a main eventer. He needs to be built up as one. And him feuding against a jobber is perfect for him right now, because that's what he is right now. He is not a main eventer. Finn Balor is not no main eventer right now. You can say that he has body paint and he comes out raising his hands so all the smarts with their pit stains can raise their hands too. But it doesn't matter. He's not a main eventer. So Finn Balor feuding with Elias Sampson, great. Best thing I saw this week in wrestling. I know that sounds shocking for you all to say, but it is. It was the best thing I saw in wrestling this week. And that's sad. And it involved one of the wrestlers that I hate the most in Finn Balor. Fucking drifter, Elias Sampson. The only thing that would have been even better than this shit is if I actually saw Mike and Maria Kanellis this week on SmackDown. I was really hoping to hear that theme song again and see those two idiots come out, but it wasn't meant to be. But Raw, let's talk about this shit, shall we? Monday Night Raw. Roman Reigns was gone for a week, so he comes out and he pretty much just goes and cuts the usual, I'm the big dog. This is my yard now. I'm fighting for the title. Believe that. Promo. That's all you do with Roman Reigns. WWE, do you not realize no one pays to see Roman Reigns talk? I am not a Roman Reigns fan because of his wonderful mic skills. I just want to see him fight. If anything, Samoa Joe should have kicked off Raw this week. Say that he wants Brock Lesnar's Jimmy John's ass right now. And then Reigns comes out and says, you got to go through me, believe that, and then punch him. That's it. Great set. That would be a great opening segment. Instead of Reigns saying, oh, I'm going to challenge for the title, and then we get another throwaway Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe match. Like why do you throw away Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe? Like this could actually be a feud that could be used on pay-per-view and you can build months of shit for. But instead, WWE is like, no, let's just throw it away free on Raw. It was just whatever. And then during the Reigns of Samoa Joe match, oh God. Fuck Smarks. I'm being dead serious. I hate all you fuckers on the internet that cheer for this piece of shit. An ambulance hit. And I thought it was going to be Scott Steiner because that would actually be epic. But no, Scott Steiner's too busy feuding with fucking Jeremy Borash out of all people in Impact Wrestling. Fuck! people think I'm joking when I say I hate this motherfucker. No, I hate this motherfucker. I don't know why there's fans of this motherfucker. Oh, I know why there's fans of fucking Braun Strowman, aka Care Bear, is because you people hate Roman Reigns, and so you see him beat up Roman Reigns, but really, to be honest, motherfuckers, you guys do not care about this guy. You only like him because he's beating up Roman Reigns. If he was beating up Sami Zayn or Finn Balor, you guys would be boo. Fuck Braun Strowman. Fuck Care Bear. Motherfucker's back, and I don't give a shit. I'm not finished with you. Well, I'm finished with you, bitch. I'm done with you. Get off my goddamn TV. Really? You're going to send this jobber at Brock Lesnar? Boy, this is going to be the first time in my life that I'm actually cheering for fucking Brock Lesnar. I'll be so fucking happy when Brock Lesnar buries this fucker. Holy shit. So Care Bear's back, and him and Reigns are going to have an ambulance match. Fucking do. And the only person pissed off about this is Brock Lesnar, because he could have probably taken SummerSlam off, but now he has to actually wrestle at 2 pay-per-views in a row. This was pissed off Brock Lesnar, but whatever. Care Bear's back. Fuck this company. They're going to put him over Reigns like idiots that they are. Because, yeah, let's build up Roman Reigns for a WrestleMania 34 match, and then all of a sudden have it where he just loses the whole time. Especially to a jobber like Care Bear, who we're just going to job out anyways. I know Abdi heard my Xbox is on. I didn't turn it off. Oh, let's not even get started on that Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt promo. What the fuck was that shit, dude? Yeah, God is only in our minds, man. The hell did he say that for, man? And then all of a sudden, Bray Wyatt, he said the same shit, man. Bray Wyatt seriously did the same fucking shit that he said the previous weeks. I'm not even going to turn off the lights for this one, man. He literally was just like, man, my kingdom, man. I swear everything I do, I make demons come out of the souls, man. You may be the King Slayer, but I'm the Eater of Worlds, man. I'm like, dude, what the hell? You said this a week ago when you went to the ring and talked to him. He literally said the same shit. And I'm being dead honest here. When I was listening to his promo, I think Bray Wyatt's watching my shit. Did you notice he stole some of my content that I've been saying? God damn, Bray, you can't even write your own shit. You have to steal it from me. Where's my royalty check at, fool? And then Bray Wyatt does the stupidest things over. Bray Wyatt's like backstage, right? He goes, blows out his goddamn thing. And then he comes out and he has his lantern. You just blew it up. Why you? The fuck is this man's problem? Like, what the? Oh, God, stupid company, man. I hate this fucking company so much right now. So, Roman Reigns, one of my favorite wrestlers, like straight up, one of my favorite wrestlers right now, and it's not even close, is doing nothing and is going to job to a jobber at Great Balls of Fire. Seth Rollins, another wrestler that I currently like, is in a meaningless feud with Bray fucking Wyatt. I wonder how my favorite tag team, the Hardys, are doing. Oh, they're doing nothing too. Because I want to see the Hardys versus the Club. And Sheamus and Cesaro versus the Titus brand. What the hell? I will admit Titus O'Neil has been entertaining on the microphone. I'll give Titus O'Neil that. But seriously, I just told you 2 of my favorite wrestlers, what they're doing. You know how embarrassing that is for me as a fan? Back in the day when you liked Rock and Stone Cold, even Cena and Batista, they sounded like they were actually doing shit. If people ask me, hey, Chase, what are your 2 favorite wrestlers doing on Monday Night Raw? I would say, well, Roman Reigns is like fighting this ugly doofus, and Seth Rollins is fighting the Eater of Worlds. They would be like, who are these jobbers? Oh, Philip M6 says, if Reigns beats Care Bear, that would be the greatest segment in wrestling history, man. And also, where's the GOAT Kalisto at, man? For real, the GOAT Kalisto needed to be on this show, man. He's been trying to get people off the Titus brand, and I'm with you on that, Kalisto. I think Titus O'Neil is trying to use people for their own benefit. But man, dude, where's the GOAT at? But whatever. So that wasn't the biggest scene on Raw. All this stuff that I just named to you wasn't the biggest thing on Raw, because we just needed to know who attacked Enzo Amore and who attacked Big Cass. That's what we needed to know. We needed to know this shit. And I got the most cringe-worthy main event segment. can't believe wrestling fans were saying, that's a segment right there. That's something I can get behind. I can't believe wrestling fans were behind this shit and said this was great. This main event segment sucked. First of all, you had Big Show and the Revival come out, and they literally are like having them like defend themselves. Like literally, Big Show's like, after all those years, Kurt, you should know that I didn't do anything. Like, first of all, like all these years, Big Show, do you not forget that you're the motherfucker who chokeslammed Kurt Angle off the goddamn second story on SmackDown in 2004? So, you know what? If Kurt Angle has trust issues with you, dude, I'm pretty sure they're justified, whether you're at your stage of your career or not. But seriously, like, why am I getting like a Big Show sympathy promo from him? Like, Big Show at this point in his career should just, like seriously, what would make this promo epic is that Big Show just came out, punched like Dash Dawson, Dash Wilder, whichever one of the Revival person, punch one of those guys and be like, that's what happens when I punch you. You don't get up. And then he walks away. There you go. Bam. It just proves to the fact that Big Show didn't attack Cass because, seriously, no one should get up from a Big Show knockout punch. And then you have it where Scott Dawson's like, look, Dash is out of commission, so I can't really talk right now, so I got to go. And they leave. No, but we have this long-ass promo from Big Show. The Revival are having a promo. And I'm like, what is going on? And then Corey Graves randomly just gets up and like, Kurt, I have some video evidence to show. Time out. And I literally paused my fucking, I'm being dead serious. I paused when Corey Graves got up and said, I have video evidence. Why didn't you show this shit earlier? Why did I have to sit through Big Show crying? Why did I have to sit through Scott Dawson talking Dash? Well, I don't remember their names. It's been a while. Leave me alone. They're the Revival. They're just a tag team. Why did I have to sit through this? Why didn't you just have Corey Graves just talk about, like, just get up and be like, hey, I got evidence. You don't really need to do all this, Kurt. Like, for real. And then we see the evidence. It's just Big Cass looking like a goof. Like he's like setting up like his way that he's like everything's all fucked up. He's like, oh. Like really like that's what I was like. That's the video evidence. And then Corey Graves is like, no one attacked you at all. Ain't that right, Cass? And then later on, Big Cass just out of nowhere goes, you damn right, I did that. Like he's some Mark Henry motherfucker. And he's like, I'll attack Zoe. And then Enzo Moore's like, bada bing, why'd you do it? And then he's like, you've been holding me back. And then cutting the same usual, you hold me back. I should be a champion. How about that? Blah, blah, blah. I'm Big Cass. You are dead weight. No one likes you. Blah, blah. And then everyone's like, oh, Big Cass. Big Cass cut such a great promo. Shut the fuck up. This is a great first of all, let's break down the Big Cass heel turn and Enzo Amore breaking up with them. All right. Oh, I forgot to talk about that. Yeah, I forgot to talk about Miz and shit. Whatever. Miz had Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel dressed up as bears. There you go. But let's break this up for you, okay? So Enzo Amore and Big Cass, they break up after the rich history of being a tag team, which the rich history concludes them forming when they were together in like 2013, late 2013. They literally just formed together in late 2013, and they had such memorable runs as the NXT tag team. Oh wait, they never won the NXT tag team champions, but it was great when they made their debut on the main roster and they won the WWE tag team. Oh wait, they never won the WWE tag team championships. Well, at least they've been on the main roster for at least three. No, wait, they've only been on the main roster for 1 year. They've only been on the main roster for 1 A year and 4 months if you want to do that. Or a year and 2 months, actually. And now you're breaking them up? Why? And don't say this was so great and such a great breakup. No. This shows that you wrestling fans never watched wrestling back in the day. Straight up. Because this was nothing like a great breakup. Here's a great breakup for you. Edge and Christian. That's a great breakup as a tag team. That's a tag team that we grew up watching and seeing them grow up together. Winning multiple tag team titles, having multiple WrestleMania moments, big-time pay-per-view moments, epic Raw moments, Smackdown moments. They have so much stuff that you can talk about. And then really, to be honest here, it was like a good reason why Christian broke up with Edge. He was jealous of Edge. Edge was always the one that was the favorite of the family. And that was a good reason. That was something you could relate to. Same with a lot of Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy feuds, where you could just realize that Matt Hardy was jealous of Jeff. Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty, really, to be honest, that was just Shawn Michaels being a selfish prick. Nothing about this was so epic or great. This was definitely like Crime Time breaking up, where Shad was like, I'm going to do things my way. So we pretty much had a Crime Time breakup. First of all, there was nothing epic about this promo by Big Cass or anything good about this promo by Big Cass. Here's the reason why. Big Cass was saying stuff that is true. Big Cass is saying stuff that you can agree with. If you're sitting there and you're nodding your head in agreement to what Big Cass is saying, that's not good at all. You can't be saying, oh, I agree with that. That's not a good heel promo. Second of all, he cut the most generic promo ever. This wasn't like something where it was like something about brotherhood or Enzo, because literally, these guys are supposed to be brothers. I don't know if you guys have had a best friend that you consider a brother. I have plenty of those, and I can tell you, we fight over some stupid-ass bullshit throughout our times. But at the end of the day, we are still there for each other, no matter what. And then honestly, if Enzo and Cass were to break up, they should have done it in a bro way, where it was like, hey, this tag team thing isn't working anymore. I got to do this on my own. In a bro way. Like, what makes me think Big Cass would hate Enzo Amore? Has there ever been an instance where Enzo Amore has let Big Cass down to the point where Big Cass wanted to leave him? No. There is literally no point. There's literally no point of a Big Cass like straight up turning heel on Enzo Amore. It was just done just for the simple fact that Vince McMahon was like, oh, I need another big man to feud with Roman and to feud with Care Bear. And so I am going to give him Big Cass. And plus, when you look at Big Cass, his personality works better as a babyface than it does a heel. Oh, I can't wait till Big Cass comes out in a suit next week, because that's what happens when you turn heel. You just wear fucking suits. Oh, Big Cass and Enzo Amore, that feud's going to be great, man. I can't wait for the Crash video package where they play like some emo song and tell the sad story of how they broke up. But for real, though, like straight up, you can't tell me this was great. This was shit. This was dumb, and this was stupid. Enzo and Cass should have not broken up. I mean, I get it. You have the Hardys. But seriously, if you want to break up a team, break up Sheamus and Cesaro. Break up freaking the club. They're not doing shit anyways. Break up a team that doesn't matter. Don't break up a team that can give you merchandise, that can help you out in the long run of things. Because, yeah, even though they might feel a little stale at times, Enzo and Big Cass, at least the fans gave a shit when they came out. My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. This right here is Big Cass, and he's 7 feet tall, and you can't teach that. The fans would sing along to it. This sucked. People who said that they love this, you are just simplifying the reason why professional wrestling sucks. You are just being mediocre. You are being mediocre if you say you like this. Because this wasn't a good breakup. This was a terrible breakup. This heel turn sucked. If Big Cass doesn't, here's the thing. I won't say the heel turn sucks, and I know everyone's going to say that's crazy for you to say, but no, they had to turn him heel. He said that he wanted to win championships. If Big Cass doesn't win the Universal title within a year, this heel turn sucked. Because what was the point of turning him heel if he doesn't become Universal Champion? What's the point? One of the main reasons why he broke up with Enzo was like, because without you, I would be champion. So he better win a title. If he doesn't, this heel turn sucks. And it sucks that they broke up. All right, that was Raw. Fuck this show. Terrible show. Don't watch Wrestling Bears. If you guys like what you saw so far, give this video a big old thumbs up. Follow me on Twitter at ChaseOver68. Time to talk about SmackDown Live. You know what I like about SmackDown Live? Nothing. Because it's just as bad as Raw. All right, so Baron Corbin. Unless I missed something, I did not see that idiot on my TV set. Way to go, guys. The guy just won the Money in the Bank briefcase, and you're not even featuring him. Good shit. Kevin Owens is now doing what every U.S. champion does, the open challenge shit. And AJ Styles came out after AJ Styles was like cutting all these promos like, I want my WWE championship back. AJ Styles is now like, I want the U.S. title. So AJ Styles came out to accept it. And then Kevin Owens was all like, oh, hold up a second. I want to pay someone from Dayton, Ohio. Because, yeah, I'm Kevin Owens. And then out came Chad Gable. What happened to Jason Jordan? And then Chad Gable was all like, I just moved to Dayton. And then they had a match. And Kevin Owens won. Shinsuke and Dolph Ziggler had a match. And it was better than their Backlash match. But I don't care. Shinsuke won. LOL, Shinsuke wins. He was super lazy in this match, too. Good on Ziggler for carrying him. And no, I did not stutter when I say that. I truly meant what I said. Aren't you guys excited about what I'm talking about so far? This shit's exciting, right? This is better than Monday Night Raw. I mean, we had a meaningless long match. We had a U.S. title match. This is exciting, man. No, it isn't. It's stupid. Why is AJ Styles settling for the U.S. title? It's dumb. He shouldn't be settling for no U.S. title. AJ Styles should be like, I want to play the Jinder Mahal. Why is Randy Orton getting a third opportunity at Jinder Mahal? Where's Cena, dude? I never thought in professional wrestling livelihood I would be saying, where's John Cena? I miss that fucker so much. But anyways, Orton and Jinder Mahal got into a brawl. You know, Jinder Mahal fought Luke Gallows, so we found Luke Gallows. But yeah, Jinder Mahal beat him with the Colossus. And then Orton came out, and they start beating down Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers, and that was SmackDown. Oh, I forgot the main theme of SmackDown. Sorry about that, guys. I know I kind of rushed through that discussion, but we got to talk about the big thing. What are they going to do with the Mrs. Money in the Bank? Because that was the big thing that we needed to know what was going to happen. First of all, Carmella's promo in the beginning was absolutely hilarious, and that was actually one of the better promos I actually heard from her or anyone in quite some time. Like, I was surprised. She was all like, she had a point. I mean, seriously, Kane helped Seth Rollins a couple years back. Bray Wyatt cost Roman Reigns the Money in the Bank. You're damn right. Oh, it's a no DQ match. And then Ellsworth, he had to poke the bear, making fun of Birdie. Shit like that. And so then Daniel Bryan was like, fuck this shit, because he was tired of hearing all these girls bitch about him and Tamina not even trying to speak to him. Like, oh my God, keep Tamina away from a mic. But seriously, you go down the list, all these girls are bitching at Daniel Bryan, and then Daniel Bryan goes, you know what? I'm taking away the briefcase. And he takes away the briefcase. And the next week on SmackDown, we're getting a free Money in the Bank ladder match. Fuck. Huh. Huh. you telling me I pay $9.99 to watch this shit on my Xbox. I pay $10 a month. I don't get no free month. I don't get no fucking extra subscriber fee or loyalty discount. No, I pay my goddamn money. My money. This right here that comes out of my bank account right here. See, this is my debit card. My debit card. And yes, I do bank with Chase. Funny, huh? Because my name is Chase. Ha 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 ha. But this debit card right here gets charged $9.99 a month from you motherfuckers at the WWE. I have $10. No, this is 20. I have $20 right here. 2 of these motherfuckers go a month. So I paid $10 a month. And granted, yes, the women's Money in the Bank wasn't something I wanted to see, nor do I want to see. But that's $10 a month that I was supposed to be treated to this once-in-a-lifetime type of match, this women's Money in the Bank match, and now we're just getting it for free. Fuck you. Oh, you paid $10 a month, and everyone's gonna sit here, and I know some rich motherfuckers are gonna be all like, Chase, $10, that's nothing. You know what $10 is for me, motherfucker? That's extra chips at Sharky's by my work. That's maybe 2 subs at Subway. That's 1 meal at Panera Bread. That $10 is important. And plus, with all my other monthly subscriptions that I pay, my Netflix, my not WWE Network, my Xbox monthly subscriptions that I have with the EA Access and the Game Pass, and then all these other stuff that I pay for, it adds up. I don't pay $10 for the WWE Network just for the network itself. I pay $10 mostly for the special events. There's nothing else on the network worth my time. Because most of the time with the network stuff, it's just stupid. Table for Three's content has gone bad. Ride Along is a disappointment of a show. All their cartoon shows are stupid. You know, the network actually used to put on good content, like historic matches, and they had cool little biographies with them and stuff like that. But now it's just lazy shit. The only things I really look forward to are the WWE 24s, and I have to wait like 10 years before they actually come out. See, Demon B 804 says it best. Yeah, man, that's 10 fucking McDoubles right there. That's 10 of those things. Seriously, this is like why do I pay for the network if you're just going to give me this money to make match for free? And it's stupid. Like, for real, man. Like, I should be pissed off about this because they always give out free fucking months to people. And it's like someone like me who has been a loyal subscriber, like, since WrestleMania 30. I got my account a week before WrestleMania 30. I've been a loyal subscriber now for 2 fucking years for the network. I don't get a free month, but everyone else that wants to freaking put in a fake credit card and all that other stuff, they get free months all the time. So I get my $10 taken away from my $9.99 taken away from my bank account at the end of almost every month. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? They just give away something for free that I had to pay for. Why do I have this shit? Why? Why do I have the WWE Network? Why do I sit here and I have this account? Because honestly, it does nothing for me. It's a waste of money right now. It honestly is. And honestly, here's the thing. If I didn't make tips at my job, I probably wouldn't have the network because a lot of my tip money is kind of like my spending money type of deal. I don't make a lot of money at my job. I work a part-time fucking job. Plus, I do a bunch of other stuff. I go to school full-time as well. I go to school full-time. I have a part-time job. You know, I don't make like a shit ton of money. And WWE, you by doing this is just so ratings. Like people say, like, oh, WWE doesn't care about the ratings. The ratings don't matter for WWE. WWE is fine. They don't give a fuck about ratings and stuff. No, they care about ratings because they want to do something like this that they didn't care about ratings. Have a free Money in the Bank ladder match like that. And I get it. Yeah, it's the women one. It's not the men one and stuff like that. But still, That's a money to make ladder match that you're giving away for free. Absolutely ridiculous that WWE does this, and it's just not right. It's not right for people who like me who spend their money on this shit. To be honest, I get it for the people who don't have their own bank accounts get hurt from this. That mommy and daddy paid their $9.99 a month, but my mom don't pay $9.99 a month for my network. I pay for my own fucking network, and I have my bank transactions to prove that shit. I can't show them to you obviously live on camera because that's just terrible, but you know, well, you can't, well, because like there's hackers and I don't want my account being hacked and losing all my money, but you get the idea. Oh, my shit's being slow. Come on, internet. Let's not be slow right now. I need my internet to be fast. Everything's slow. Come on, YouTube load. Thank you. Thank you very much, YouTube. Yeah, but seriously, it's a waste of money. The network is a waste of money, and it just pisses me off. Yeah, I'm Asian. I'm Indonesian descent. I'm not like Chinese or anything like that, but yes, I'm Asian. So, yeah, whatever. Wrestling sucks this week. Ask your questions for me if you have any about pro wrestling or anything else. I'll be on for the next 15 minutes or 30. Depends on how good the questions are. I'm looking at some stuff on Twitter right now. Obviously, you guys could probably see my thing. All right, then. Oh, no. My card number didn't show up. I covered the most important stuff. When I showed my card, I covered this part. So it's fine. Like, no, unless someone can x-ray through my thumb, I think it should be fine. Yeah, WWE should just make their pay-per-views free because they give us free matches on the pay-per-views there anyways. How old am I? I'm 24 years old. That Dwight Howard trade was hilarious. I know, right? Dwight Howard got traded for Marco Bellinelli and Plumlee. Miles Plumlee, right? Mason Plumlee. Which Plumlee did get traded for? Miles? I know they have both Plumlee brothers, right? Or something. No, they have one of the Zeller. I don't know who the Hornets have. They have one of the Zellers, right? They have Cody Zeller or some shit like that. He got injured. But yeah, they traded for Miles Plumlee, man. Miles Plumlee has like a terrible contract, too. Like, hey, man, by Atlanta, they're going to. Oh, yeah, Mason Plumlee, he's on the Nuggets. Okay, so I was right. What's your thoughts on Corbin? He's all right. He's improved, but I don't think he's ready for the main event. Chase, do you think that Reigns Shaq Lesnar match should happen at SummerSlam? Yeah, just get it over with. It's not going to get over at WrestleMania 34. It's just something that's just a waste of time. So just do it now, get it over with, and find a new plan for WrestleMania 34 that doesn't include Roman Reigns, because I do like Roman Reigns, but honestly, you're just fighting a losing battle here if you try to go have him main event WrestleMania 34. What did I think of Omega versus Okada? If I watched New Japan, I thought it was an okay matchup. Not as good as their first one. I thought the time limit draw was just stupid indie cuckish shit. Really, to be honest, I think it's ridiculous that Kenny Omega can kick out of so many of Okada's finishers. I think Kenny Omega's terrible when it comes to certain psychology of wrestling, and I think he's very overrated, massively overrated when it comes down to it. Because really, to be honest here, he should have not kicked out of so many of Okada's finishers. They're just making Okada look bad, and it's stupid. Why would you make someone so talented like Okada look bad? Kenny Omega is, he's all right, but he's not as great as people make him out to be. When I hear that he's the best wrestler on planet Earth, I think that's ridiculous. But it was all right, but not as good as their first match. Like I said, the time limit draw was some indie cuckish shit. That's so stupid. Alexa Bliss is good. She is a good talker. She's just terrible in the ring. AJ versus Nakamura should happen at Mania 34. Yeah, but it's not going to be for the title. It should just happen. Samoa Joe versus Brock should be a long feud, but WWE likes to push their idiots like Care Bear, so no. Yeah, Roman versus Cena would be the ultimate matchup, to be honest. Like Roman versus Brock, why would you want to go down that route? Just have Brock face someone else worth his time, you know? Yeah, Alexa Bliss is not thick. She just has a nice booty. That's it. Like, thick is different. People don't understand thick, man. Who would I rather see as WWE champion, Sami Zayn or Finn Balor? Finn Balor, because at least he has body paint, and he's not a terrible psychologist like Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's just terrible in the ring. What do I think of the Brooke Lopez trade? I think it's good for both teams, honestly. I don't think there's I don't think there's any really losers for those teams because really, to be honest, Brooklyn got a player in D'Angelo Russell who could end up being a star, and that's what they needed. They really needed a star player. And then also the Lakers got a guy like Brooke Lopez who, one, is really tradable if you want to trade him next season. Like, you're going to keep him for the offseason and moving forward, but he's really tradable. Like, teams will want to trade for him if the Lakers want to trade him. But the thing is, he's a player that, Paul George has been wanting to play with. And, Brooke Lopez was someone that Paul George was trying to get on the Pacers, and you're trying to make a deal for Paul George, and you got a guy that he wants to play with. That's kind of a good thing. And Brooke Lopez is not a bad center, too. And, they also got rid of the Timothy Mozgov contract that was just horrendous. I mean, really, to be honest here, I think both teams got the good out of it. Brooklyn hopefully gets a good star in D'Angelo Russell because really, to be honest here, you needed someone. And pretty much with your draft pick, you pretty much picked up someone that's going to be on D'Angelo Russell's level. So there you go. You got someone that's better. Like, you traded away your draft pick that you had, the 28th pick, for D'Angelo Russell. And that's good because you weren't going to find anyone better than D'Angelo Russell at the 28th pick. And D'Angelo Russell's entering his third year. So, yeah. I feel like both teams did good in the trade. That's just my personal opinion. It's not the best opinion. Well, not the most popular opinion, I should say, but it's what I feel like. I feel like both teams did well. Yeah, I know. Like like Kenny Omega just makes himself too strong against Okada, which I just don't understand. Thoughts on Jabbar Mahal now? It's rinse, wash, repeat. He's like a lame version of JBL right now. Who's better, Reigns or Cena? Cena. It's not even fucking close. Lonzo's going to the Lakers. I hate when WWE breaks up tag teams and don't have any direction from them as singles competitors. That's why Raimundo, I said, like, if Big Cass doesn't win the Universal title within a year, this sucks. Like, the whole heel turn was stupid. Naomi and Bailey got that fat ass. Naomi's ass feels like it's actually fat. Bailey is just probably all jiggles and shit like that. Like, it's probably not even good to feel. Well, most of my friends, Weston, they love talking NBA. They don't like. What else is there to talk about WWE? Like, NBA is like there's all these crazy trades happening. Like, it's NBA 2K17, man. Like, straight up, man. The Charlotte Hornets trade and the Atlanta Hawks trade. That's something that NBA 2K would have done. Like, for real. NBA 2K would have done trades like that. How do I feel about KD? He's a great player, but he's a punk. But KD is definitely one of the. I've always said KD was a great player. I never said KD sucks. Like, KD's a great player. I think he's the best scorer in the league. And there's a difference between being the best shooter and the best scorer. Like, KD is the best scorer. Like, nothing can stop this man from getting 30 points. He's the best scorer in the league. It's not even close. What was the worst heel turn in the past 5 years? Shad Gaspard's heel turn's pretty bad. Big Cass's could be up there, but we'll have to wait and see. Kevin Owens' most recent heel turn on Jericho was also pretty bad. I mean, there's a lot of bad heel turns. Joe versus Brock, yeah, and Brock's barely there, so it's hard to like really feel about the feud. How do I feel about Pete Dunne? Oh, he's really good. The Bruiserweight's really good. Pete Dunne is a tremendous talent. WWE just needs to use him more correctly, which means feature him more. There's a rumor that the Phoenix Suns is about trading their first round pick for DeAndre Jordan. Honestly, if you can't get Josh Jackson or Jason Tatum with that pick, then trading it for DeAndre is not really all that bad. Because really, to be honest, Phoenix is set on the wings with TJ Warren and Devin Booker, and they have enough guard depth. They kind of just need like a big and an additional wing. And also, if you feel like Josh Jackson is too much of a head case and that Jason Tatum is just not really there for you, because Phoenix needs to make a push. they can't just live in mediocrity for so long. And especially with Devin Booker going to get really, really good soon, you got to want to try to keep him around. But yeah, getting DeAndre Jordan, you know, wouldn't be a bad thing for Phoenix. He would definitely fit a need. Yeah, KD needed Golden State so that way he could get more open shots. Because the way Westbrook plays, it doesn't help with KD's style. Shad saying it's crime time, it's my time. I'd say Nakamura's a lazy demon. Like, he's just a lazy wrestler. He's just super lazy. Yeah, Finn Balor would be a jobber for sure. My prediction on how good Samoa Joe versus Brock match is going to be, it probably won't be good at all. It'll probably be a boring match, to be honest with you. Like, and Brooke, not to say that not to say that it'll be bad, but like, just be real here. Like, do you really think Brock's going to try in the match? It's up to Brock Lesnar. I know Samoa Joe's going to try, but it's up to Brock Lesnar to see if he wants to trade shots with Joe. Because if they're going to go at it where they're just like hitting each other with hard shots, then yeah, that match is going to be fucking great. But if it's just like Joe gets a couple kicks in and then goes to Suplex City, it's going to be a typical lazy Brock Lesnar match. Should Miz break Jericho's IC title record? If you want. I don't think it does anything for the Miz's career, but if you want to go down that route, you can. But I don't think it does anything for him. Sometimes when you break a record, it's supposed to do something for you. I just feel like it does nothing for the Miz. Nakamura. Poor Nakamura, man. He was a beloved figure on NXT, and then he comes onto the main roster, and he gets super lazy, and now everyone hates him. Shinsuke Nakamura, King of Strong Style. I like him. Fucking Shinsuke Nakamura. What I think about Bobby Roode's title reign, NXT's not really doing a good job featuring him like a big-time majors champion, but he's doing a good job in the title matches, if that makes any sense. I don't know why Phil Jackson's trying to get Kristaps Porzingis gone. Like, I thought, like, does he not realize Carmelo Anthony's still on the roster? Like, oh, Phil Jackson. He is what is the Zen Master doing? He's probably smoking too much weed right now, man, to be honest here. Yeah, Lord of Darkness. I always said the fans make me hate wrestling, not really the wrestlers themselves. Is Shelton Benjamin still coming back, Frank? I haven't heard anything about that. When's the next WWE show I'm going to? I'm not going to next week's LA show. I can tell you that. I'm not going to that one. Fuck that shit. The company hasn't done anything to make me excited. Plus, I don't have money for that shit. I'm not going to spend like $70 on a ticket that's not even worth my time. Oh, the triangle. What a funny offense. Who I think will win the G1 this year? Don't care. Honestly, I don't know who's in it for the G1, so I don't care. Maybe Cody. Oh, wait, isn't Cody fighting Okada that weekend? Who cares? Jinder Mahal. What about Jinder Mahal? Yeah, I'm always hoping Reigns would go over. Yeah, I always like when Reigns beats like his jobbers. What stipulation do you think Randy versus Jinder match is going to be in? Well, like you said in your next comment, and Brooke, Punjabi prison match. Why not? I think it'll be a good match. It'll be like the first time that Khali's not in it or something. Well, Khali wasn't even in the first one. It was like, what, Big Show and Undertaker? Like, oh, what a weird combination. Is the Raw versus Jordan debate over? No. It'll be over if LeBron doesn't make the finals again this year. Because there's still no reason why LeBron shouldn't make the finals next year. But if LeBron, let me rephrase that. If LeBron, the GM, the King, does not make the finals again this year, then the debate's over. Because the only thing that really helps LeBron James out is that he makes like the finals so many years in a row. Omega, Okada, Suzuki, Ibushi, Fale, Tanahashi, and more in G1. Let's go with Ibushi because he just came back. Fuck it, why not, right? Who do you think the Knicks will draft? I was on the Dennis Smith Jr. thing a while back, but I think they're going to go with the Markland kid if Minnesota doesn't take him at 8. My thoughts of Jinder Mahal being WWE champion: ladder, rinse, repeat. He does the same thing every week. He's just the boring version of JBL. That's my thoughts so far. Oh, well, if they don't want Alonzo Ball, they don't need him. If Finn Balor never got injured last summer, do you think the Jobbers would have gotten a long Universal title reign? Oh, yeah, Kaysen. Yahoo! And a bunch of other jobbers. Like, we would have had seen the jobber jacket in full effect. He would have been jobbing out. And honestly, I wish he kind of never got injured because then fans would have actually turned on him because they would realize how boring he is. Because fans would have turned on him. They would have, because especially because if he was going to feud with Jericho, like, oh, yeah, that would have just made the fans hate him. Will we see Warriors versus Cavs for the 4th time? Could be. I mean, I don't know what our teams are going to do it like. Oh, I see the Raptors. I don't see Boston, so yeah. Most overrated wrestler ever? Edge. If Boston gets Porzingis and Hayward, they are beating Cleveland. If they don't, Cleveland wins. I wouldn't go that far to say that. Yeah, I know, right? We need some big rich dude to like challenge WWE when it comes to pro wrestling, dude. That's what we need. We need one of these rich motherfuckers come in and challenge WWE and make WWE actually try again, dude. I miss when WWE actually tried. Why Edge is overrated? I don't need to explain this, Jackson Humphrey. I said that he's overrated in many other videos. Guy got pushed for no reason. He sucks. Do fans really like Care Bear? No, they don't. No one likes him. They just say he does just to be different and edgy, but they don't like him. They only like him because he's beating up Roman Reigns. Yeah, Lance Storm is pretty fucking boring. Oh. Sorry for yawning so much, guys. I got tired out of nowhere, dude. It just hit me hard, man. Yeah, I thought the Yankees would be good this year, man. Like, they looked good in the beginning of the season, but they still have time to bounce back. They're close with Boston in the AL, so AL Central, whatever, AL East. Sorry, my baseball is like out of whack right now. My Cubs ain't doing so well, man. They're finally hitting their stroke, man, but I feel like the pitching is just terrible for the Cubs, dude. Arrieta's looked like dog shit the whole year, man. Like, I'm being dead serious. Really, to be honest here, it hasn't been good for him, man, because if Arrieta's not pitching well, then the rest of our pitching crew is terrible, man. Because John Lester, he's our best pitcher, and that's not even funny, man. I mean, Wade Davis is doing good as a closer, but like John Lester's our best pitcher, and it's not even fucking close, dude. And then like Kyle Hendricks, he doesn't really try unless like Arrieta's really good, man. So I don't know. Cubs pitching is terrible, but at least the hitting's fixed. That's the one thing that at least the Cubs have always to fall back on, is that they have tremendous bats with Rizzo, Bryant, Ian Happ has found his stroke, Ben Zobrist, Javier Baez, Wilson Contreras, vroom vroom, Addison Russell. So yeah, it's fine. Do wrestling sheep know wrestling could be better? No, they don't, because like a lot of wrestling sheep just follow the popular opinion and they just say like, yeah. Well, I said the Yankees were doing good. I said nothing about the Mets. So I said the Yankees were doing good at first. The Mets have a pretty solid lineup. They have a great pitching crew. It's just their batting is just terrible. My college football team is Alabama, the Crimson Tide. I've liked them since Sean Alexander, so not really a bandwagon. At first, I wasn't a big fan of of the Nick Saban hiring because I didn't really like Nick Saban. But now I'm all on that Lord Saban juice, like Hell Saban and shit like that. So, but I'll be honest here. When Nick Saban first got hired, I was like pissed off because I didn't think he was going to do well for us. But man, I was wrong. Hell Saban, Lord Saban, greatest coach of all time. Am I going to watch Transformers? Of course, Red Wolf. Here's the thing. I don't know if I've actually said this on this channel before, but I actually like the Transformers series. I know the movies are bad, but I personally like the movie. I personally like the movie, so the movies. So yeah, I'm gonna see the new Transformers. I actually was gonna see it tonight. It actually came out tonight out of all nights. Like it came out Tuesday night. Like my mom and I were ready to go see it Wednesday night, but then it came out tonight, and I was like, "Oh, it came out tonight. You want to see it tonight?" And then my mom and my brother, they were like, we don't want to see it. And then I was gonna go by myself to go see it, but then I was saying to myself, I don't want to see Transformers by myself. Like I have no problem going to movies by myself, especially if my parents or my friends don't want to see certain movies. But like for me, I was like, I'm not gonna go by myself because first of all, I know that movie's gonna be long as fuck, dude, and I don't want to sit through that movie at 8:30 at night. At 8:30, yeah, Transformers is already out, but I don't want to sit through that movie at 8:30 and then just pretty much just sit through the whole night and then have to go see it the next night. You know, like what if it's super fucking bad? Like, you know what I'm saying? What if it's super fucking bad? So I don't want to sit through that movie again. So I was like, you know what? Fine, we'll go see it tomorrow. So we're gonna see it tomorrow at like 10:30 at night. So yeah. Go Buckeyes. No end, Brooke. Fuck the Buckeyes. Urban Meyer's the devil's dick. Thoughts on Baywatch? It was a funny movie. Like it had a bunch of high school humor, but that's all I gotta say about it. It wasn't special. Yeah, Transformers came out early, man. What if WWE debuted Rey Mysterio with a mask back in 2002? Well, Razor fan, Rey Mysterio would not have any royalty checks, and he would be broke. Pretty much. He would have never got pushed. Alabama defense did not choke. Deshaun Watson and Chris Renfrew and the whole Clemson team cheated by sending illegal picks. Would I build around a young HBK or young Ric Flair? Honestly, give me Ric Flair because Ric Flair has charisma. I don't need Ric Flair to wrestle all these matches that are like crazy fucking 60 minutes long. And plus, if I had a Ric Flair today with all the charisma that he has, he wouldn't need to wrestle like 60-minute matches like he did just to compete with Hogan back in the day. So, you know what? No, give me a young Ric Flair, man. Because Shawn Michaels, he has to rely on having good matches. Ric Flair, I don't need to see that. He doesn't need to do that. He can just cut his promos, say a bunch of good catchphrases, and it'll be fine. Yeah, straight shit. Why wouldn't I see Spider-Man Homecoming? That's gonna be one of the bigger movies. I see all the big movies that come out, man. Like literally, I do. So it's like, why wouldn't I see that? I mean, I get to see them for free, so it's not like I'm paying any money to see them. Eli Manning Hall of Fame. I think we talked about this already. Jackson Humphrey, maybe. Which would you rather watch at Mania if you had to choose one? Sami Zayn versus Brock Lesnar or Finn versus Omega, both for the title? Oh, Zayn versus Lesnar, easy. Watch Lesnar just destroy him? Oh, easy. How do you get to see them for free? You work there? Yeah, I work for a movie. I thought you knew this. I work at a movie theater, and Brooke. I get to watch movies for free. So I work at a movie theater, so I get to see movies for free. I have a weird job at my movie theater. I'm a bartender, but I work at a movie theater, yes. I'm a bartender at a movie theater. It's weird. I know. Oh, yeah, the Emoji movie is such a crash grab, just like the My Little Pony movie is. Dwight Howard Hall of Fame? No, that's just ridiculous. In the Basketball Hall of Fame, maybe, but nah. Name my top 5 wrestlers of all time. Triple H is 1. Stone Cold is 2. Rock is 3. Chris Jericho's 4. AJ Styles is 5. Those are my top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time. Yeah, I saw that OTR Central image a long time ago. He actually DM'd me a while back asking about my thoughts on that image and what if there should be his main logo or not, and we talked about it and stuff like that. But yeah, I saw it. The guy did a really good job. Really looks good. But Jeff Jarrett appeared on WWE TV, announced an Impact invasion, and then all of a sudden a bunch of TNA stars came out and brawled with another WWE talent. Entertaining, so it won't happen, Raymundo. I'd actually be down for that. It'd be implausible, and it probably would never happen, but at least it'd be something entertaining, and it would be ruined by WWE and their creative, but it'd be something entertaining. I'd at least be like, have some sort of buzz and hype about shit. I'd be like, yeah, man, I'm pretty excited. Plus, Lashley would be back with WWE. That would be good. Maybe have Bobby Lashley show people what a real professional wrestler looks like. Spear Finn Balor and Sami Zayn at once, injuring them forever and ever and ever. Showing people, Care Bear fans, that Lashley is the real destroyer. So, yeah. Excited for the Big 3 League. If I can find a way to watch it, yeah, I'm pretty excited. I don't know how we're going to watch it, to be honest. Ooh, Finn Balor got a new profile pic on Twitter. Yo! It's like him smiling like a goof. All right. A few more questions, and I'm heading out. Thoughts on Lashley right now? He's one of the best wrestlers in the world, man. He don't get enough credit because he doesn't do cuck matches at New Japan. Pretty much that's it. If he wrestled at New Japan, people would not be screaming the hails of Kenny Omega, the cleaner. They would be saying Lashley's the greatest. Oh, I wish, but no. Fans are such cucks for Kenny Omega. Good to know it's on Fox Sports 1. Can't wait to see that one. That should be fun. I'm excited to see White Chocolate back, Jason Williams. I'm excited to see Jason Williams. And I heard Eddie House was on the team. I was like, oh, Eddie House. Isn't Mike Bibby on the team too? Oh, Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby. Oh, Mike Bibby, man. I remember. Dude, him and Chris Webber back in the day. That was fun to watch. Is there anyone that has a full-timer that can sell Mania tickets? Jeff Hardy. I'll be dead serious. Jeff Hardy. Still over to this day. It's not even funny. I don't understand why. Everyone loves the still over to you know what's sad too? Jeff Hardy looks in better shape than he did like when he was in his prime with WWE. That's sad. No, LeBron's never going to pass Jordan. Never, ever, ever pass Jordan. 3 and 5 in the NBA Finals. That's just bad. You can't have that. And you can't do that. Especially when you look at the quality of the teams that he lost to and sometimes in the final. Like, granted, like this finals, that's kind of like, okay, he lost to a really, really fucking good team. But to some of those Spurs teams, especially because you beat that team a year ago, how the hell did you lose? Yeah, Jeff Hardy's fine. Let him keep jumping off shit. I love it. I love it. Mega. All right. Anyways, guys, thank you all very much for tuning into this live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be doing some type of NBA draft recap stream or maybe something like that. I haven't decided yet if I really want to do an NBA draft recap stream. Maybe like once the first round is over, I'll jump on here and I'll talk NBA draft and trades and do like an NBA offseason discussion video. Haven't decided that, but yeah, that's going to be on the deck for Thursday and stuff like that. Follow me on Twitter at ChaseOver68. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say here. And someone's asking Joe Juicy, like everyone's like asking questions right when I'm trying to do the outro. Yes, Jeff Hardy was outselling Cena. Finn Balor became Triple H of the modern era and formed the Bullet Club in WWE, and Finn Balor had his reign of terror. I would stop watching wrestling, Joe Juicy. And I don't know when Jeff Hardy did that move that snapped his neck. So anyways, remember, guys, just like at Brock Lesnar, sometimes you don't have to give a shit in life. Follow me on Twitter again, at ChaseLauder68. And remember, guys, like always, fuck Finn Balor. Yo! Kalisto's a goat. Fuck Care Bear. You're not welcome back. I'm finished with you. And Big Cass, you absolutely S-U-C-K suck.